So for my project, I did chapter 11, which is making alliances and acquisitions work. So for the first one, strategic alliance, it's a voluntary agreement between two firms. It could be an agreement over anything. It was in between Hilton Hotels and Playa Hotels, and the reason for the alliance was they just didn't have enough resources and capital to reach the target market that they wanted in Latin America. So together, combining the resources, they opened 10 new resorts in the past 7 years. Contractual alliance, it's an agreement between two or more firms based on a contract but does not involve the sharing of ownership. This was between Microsoft, JP Morgan, Chase, and a few more companies. And the reason for doing this was to develop and create a new software for tracking data through different companies and stuff that were very known for being hacked. And pretty much the reason behind it was to make it harder to hack, because instead of one person being at the top of making the whole entire software, it was all these companies, just to make it more complex to hack. Uh, Next is an equity-based alliance, and that's an association between two firms based in shared ownership of financial interests. And this was in between McDonald's and Yum brands like KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, which there's countless more of them. Just like on the same um, New York Times article I was reading, there was one in between Coke and Pepsi, and they all do the same thing. And pretty much all it is to make each brand more profitable, and to maximize profits by sharing um, different suppliers and whatnot, stuff like that, in different locations that seem to be selling the most product. And then last is cross shareholding, and it was between Barrick and Shandong Gold. Um, and pretty much these were just the two best mining companies in China, and so pretty much they just invested in one another because they knew neither one of them was gonna decline on how much gold they were producing and how much money they were bringing in. So being the two top companies in China mining for gold, you know is smart to invest in one another instead of just having all your money in one basket. But that's it. And then last, alliances are all around us in the business world, and they're how many companies grow and achieve a global outreach. So if you're anything, wanting a business, or wanting to own one and run one, knowing the differences between the different alliances can really help you make good decisions for your own companies and careers.